Good morning, everyone. A snowy one, that is, and it's January 20th. I'm Peter Bint, and this is the Friday edition of Morning Special. And of course, the same as yesterday, we're joined by the fabulous, the wondrous, the great Son Hyun-woo 선생님, filling in for Steve, are the Kwitiong team. Good morning.
Good morning, and yes, I have to say I had so much fun yesterday.
Seriously, right?
Seriously.
It's amazing.
It was amazing. No wonder Steve loves his job so much. And the morning special listeners are really awesome. I'm not really allowed to say the best because of my loyalty to my other shows.
That's right, yes. Okay, so we'll be fair. You're all the best, right?
Yes.
But if there is one thing that is something I'm still not getting used to, especially today, getting up extra early because of the snow, right?
That's right.
So what did you do this morning?
This morning, just like usual, just checked the weather.
Yep.
You know, I always do. And I got really excited to see the snow winter wonderland outside.
It was amazing for me as well, but I had to drive here, so I had to clean out my car. I was maybe 5 minutes later than usual.
I see.
Disrupted my morning routine. So morning routines are hard to change, and they're usually the most important part of the day because it gives us the energy, the confidence we need to face the rest of the day. So that's our text mission today. What do you do in the morning after waking up? 나는 아침에 일어난 후 이것을 꼭 한다.
That's right. 나는 아침에 일어난 후 이것을 꼭 한다. Send your text at pound 1045 for 51 or 101 depending on the length of your text, or leave us a message on our Bandi board or Kakao Talk Plus, and if you send us a picture to go along with your message, even better.
Absolutely. We've got lots of prizes prepared for you. Send your messages and win them throughout the show. Now let's kick off today's show with today's headlines.
정호성 전 청와대 부속비서관이 어제 헌법재판소의 박근혜 대통령 탄핵 심판정에 출석해 세월호 참사 당일에 오후 2시가 돼서야 관저에서 대통령을 대면했다고 진술했습니다.
Former Presidential Secretary Chung Ho-sung testified at the impeachment trial for President Park Geun-hye yesterday that on the day of the sinking of the Sewol ferry, he met Park face-to-face for the first time that day at 2 p.m.
도널드 트럼프 미국 대통령 당선인이 현지 시간 20일 워싱턴 DC 미 연방의회 의사당 앞에서 취임식을 갖고 제45대 대통령에 공식 취임합니다.
US President-elect Donald Trump will take part in an inauguration ceremony in front of the United States Capitol building in Washington, D.C. on January 20th local time and be inaugurated as the 45th President of the United States.
농림축산식품부는 미국산 달걀에 이어 어제 호주산 달걀이 처음으로 국내에 수입됐다고 밝혔습니다.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs announced that following the import of eggs from the United States, eggs have been imported from Australia for the first time.
기상청은 오늘 오전 6시를 기해 서울을 비롯한 경기도, 인천, 충북 지역 등에 대설주의보를 발효했다고 밝혔습니다.
The Korea Meteorological Administration announced that it issued a heavy snowfall watch at 6 a.m. today for various areas including Seoul, Gyeonggi Province, Incheon and the North Chungcheon Province region. That's right, lots of snow outside.
That's right, and this is great, getting the news while doing the show.
Absolutely.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah, we don't need to watch a news program. We're doing it ourselves.
That's right.
Did you have any problems coming in today?
Not really.
You take the subway
Sometimes
predominantly?
I get I get a taxi sometimes. I don't drive yet, for your reference, because I don't really enjoy driving.
I don't enjoy driving on days like today.
Yes.
Like the snow up the hill to the EBS building, it was a little bit touch and go whether
That's
I'd
right.
make it. I nearly abandoned my car at the bottom. But the staff here are amazing. They're all out with their shovels, shoveling away the snow, and it's beautiful here.
There are some parts, like patches of land here and there, that are not touched yet. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go there and take a perfect selfie after the show.
Are you going to make some snow angels lying in the snow?
Maybe, yeah.
flapping? Let's do it together.
Okay.
That sounds good. All right, let me remind our listeners that you can check out our website as well as our Bandy application. Both feature the day's 방송 내용.
That's right. And today, since it's a Friday, we have Hot Clicks with Natasha with the hottest searches and keywords of the week.
And tomorrow we've got Music Station. It's going to be a good one. This week we are talking about your favorite winter treats. But speaking of Saturday, next Saturday, the 28th, is the much awaited Seollal. Hopefully a day off for everybody, at least that day. So we're accepting your New Year wishes for your parents, children, teachers, students, neighbors, friends, significant others, 선배s and 후배s, and anyone you wish. Send us those wishes and messages, and we will read them on that day. And of course, that means we'll send lots of prizes out too.
That's right. That's super exciting. And now we are already getting some messages, a lot of messages indeed, from our listeners. 나는 아침에 일어난 후 이것을 꼭 한다. Talking about your daily morning routines, I guess.
Yeah, all right, let's read a few then. 최란희님 from Kakao Talk, EBS 라디오 켜기요. 습관되지 된지 오래예요.
I see.
Oh, that's a great habit. Absolutely. I hope at 6:40 for Kwitiong as well.
That's right.
Please.
If you don't listen to 귀가 트이는 영어 already, just wake up a little bit earlier than usual.
It'll give you energy.
Yes. 정낙성님, 꼭 물 한 잔 해요. 건강에 좋아서요. I make sure that I drink a cup of water in the morning because it's good for my body.
I've heard, but is it meant to be cold or warm? Maybe Natasha will know. She's quite a health expert. She can let us know later. Maybe.
All right, we'll ask her.
반디의 제왕 from Kakao Talk, Lord of the Rings. Wow, thanks for texting in.
No, he's actually the lord of the Pandi.
Oh, I see. Not 반지.
He or she.
It's a play on words, I see. 저는 일어나자마자 냉동실에 숟가락 꺼내서 눈 마시지 해요.
눈 마사지.
With frozen spoons.
Wow.
That's so interesting.
Does
일어나면
it help?
눈이 퉁퉁 붓거든요.
I see.
So that's a solution for that.
I see.
But you know what I do in the mornings? To wake up, I get some water and put it right in the center of my eyes, like at my nose, and that really wakes you up. Sometimes you can't open your eyes when you're tired.
Really?
If you put water right in there, it kind of shocks your eyes.
It doesn't really bother me because my eyes are not big.
They're not open. They're not even open now.
I don't have to worry about opening them wide. And 치도리 프리덤님 핸드폰으로 반디 틀고 모닝 스페셜 들어요. 진짜 좋아요. I turn on the Pandi app and listen to Morning Special. I really like it.
Wonderful. As soon as you wake up, means you're still sleeping throughout Kwitiong. Never mind. Ace Nim from Kakao Talk says, 눈 뜨자마자 양치를 합니다. 우리 몸에 세균이 가장 많은 곳 and 많을 때가 자고 일어났을 때 입속이라고요. 모두 양치하고 건강하세요. Really? Is it dirtiest in the mornings? I thought after eating, perhaps, because you usually brush your teeth before you go to bed.
But if you think about it, like scientifically, you're letting all the remainder of your dinner, maybe, even after brushing your teeth.
So if you didn't do it properly.
Yeah, you're letting it sit throughout the night, I guess.
Like 8 hours. We're asking Natasha because she's a dentist. Maybe she can check our teeth live on air later. She'll love that.
I wouldn't want that. And 김은영님, 저는 아들에게 편지를 써요. 직장맘이라 얼굴 보며 아침 인사를 못해서 늘 편지로 대신한답니다.
That's lovely.
I wonder how old her son is.
And every day is that,
Every
I
single
wonder.
day. Wow.
My wife doesn't do that.
And I also wonder how long the letters are.
Sure, maybe it's just a hello. 잘 가.
Hello, goodbye.
이인재님 says 창밖을 봐요. 우산을 가져가야 할지 옷은 어떻게 입어야 할지를 생각하려고요. 오늘은 창밖에 온통 하얀 눈이어서 보기 정말 좋더라고요. 비록 미끄러겠지만 yes, it is very slippery out there, so
That's
take
right.
care and wrap up warm as well. Gloves.
This is really important to check the weather before you go out because, you don't want to go all the way up to your apartment if you're living in an apartment
Sure.
to just fetch that umbrella, right?
Oh, that is the worst. I just go without one if I've forgotten.
Me too.
And I'll just have rain on me.
That's
I'm
why
British.
that's why we're friends.
Absolutely. All right, we'll play a quick song before we get into news story number 1. This is Hilary Duff with Wake Up. You're listening to Morning Special on EBS FM with the 귀가 트이는 영어 team, and we have more messages coming in.
That's right. About 나는 아침에 일어난 후 이것을 꼭 한다. 6450님, 저는 눈 뜨자마자 커피를 내려요. 커피를 마시며 듣는 모닝 스페셜이 저의 15년쯤 되는 루틴입니다. 감사해요 하셨습니다.
15 years.
That's right. And you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is brew a fresh pot of coffee.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's an instant coffee, right? That would taste really good.
Yes, and smell good too.
Oh, brilliant. Please bring a cup here one day. Kwangmin Nam says, 전 아침에 일어나자마자 사과를 한 개 먹어요. 건강에 정말 좋아요. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. And funny you should say that. In my bag, I always carry an apple.
Anything for me?
You can have the 껍질.
Okay.
Yeah, you want the skin?
I love the skin of apples. And 주정희님, I make sure to read 5 pages of an English book in the morning, but it is hard to complete the mission.
Oh, it could be. I'll give you a tip. If you read kids' books, much easier, less words.
Or some thriller novels, like you really want to know. The suspense will kill you.
That's better for your English skills. Better for time is a picture book with no words, as long as it's an English one, right? 이유란님 says, 저희 딸은 눈 뜨자마자 hamster 물부터 먹여요. Oh, you look after hamster, feeding it some water in the mornings. That's nice.
진달래님, 저는 일어나자마자 아기 기저귀를 확인해요. 푹 젖은 아기 기저귀를 갈아주지요. Yes, I do this sometimes.
In the mornings, if you haven't changed it all night, it can be like a balloon.
That's right.
Like so heavy as well.
And when it's so, I mean, I don't want to go into too many details about this, but when it's so wet that it cannot contain any more water, you know, you have some catastrophe.
Yeah, absolutely. It could just spill out everywhere, right? And talking of babies and children, we are going to go to our first news story where a baby is very well trained. Actually.
Okay.
And before we do that, obviously keep your messages coming in via text at pound 1045 for 50 or 101, depending on the length of your message, or posting on our Bandi app or on our Kakao Talk Plus board as well. Remember, the message is, what do you do in the morning after waking up?
That's right. And now Peter has prepared, as usual, his news stories. Are they news stories or just...
They're kind of fun news stories.
stories.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe useless but entertaining. So first up is what happens when you let your kids cut their own hair.
I see.
Can be disastrous.
Yeah, sounds like an interesting and fun story. But before we get into it, why don't we give our listeners a quiz question?
Yes, here it is. If you allow someone to do something totally freely, you let them beep. Is that number 1, loose, or number 2, moose?
Number 1, loose, or number 2, moose. If you know the answer, send us your texts at pound 1045 for 51 or 101, depending on the length of your text, or leave us a message on our Bandi board or through Kakao Talk Plus for a chance to win a 문화 상품권 this time. Now, let's listen to the first story.
Letting kids loose with a trimmer is never a good idea, especially when it comes to their own hair. A series of hilarious pictures has been released showing children who have cut their own hair with devastating results. So, we're showing the pictures on Boynan Radio now, and it's very unfortunate.
Yeah, and I can see clearly that they are also regretting their actions.
Not many are very happy about this, right? I'm kind of confused. Did the parents really just let them do it, or was it an accident?
Well, I don't know. You can't really make your children do that to themselves.
Sure.
They have to want to do that.
But they need the tools, right? The trimmer or the clippers or scissors. Would you let your son loose on his own hair?
No, I don't even let my son loose with a nail clipper.
Yes, me too.
He always tries to clip my dog's nails.
That would be
dangerous.
entertaining as well. So we heard the expression in there, letting the kids loose with a trimmer. A trimmer is something to cut your hair, like a shaving device, right? So to let loose, that expression, it means to allow someone to do something completely freely. 누구에게 완전한 자유를 주다.
That's right. So loose is basically 느슨한. Not tight.
That's right.
So you're giving this person a little more freedom than before or usual. And also you can just use it as is, let loose. So after tomorrow's morning special, we can finally let loose.
Oh, we can relax, so
have
to
some
speak.
fun, yeah.
That's a good way to use the expression as well. So another example sentence could be, me and Hyunwoo-sam have been let loose on morning special. We've got some freedom to do what we like.
We don't have complete freedom, though.
No, there is a producer outside, right?
Can we have complete
Park
freedom?
Jong-bo is quite strict, yes.
I see.
So let loose, that's the expression to take away from this article.
That's right. Why don't we listen to the first story one more time?
Letting kids loose with a trimmer is never a good idea, especially when it comes to their own hair. A series of hilarious pictures has been released, showing children who have cut their own hair with devastating results.
Thank you, Peter. What is the answer to the first quiz?
So if you allow someone to do something freely, you let them, number one, loose.
Loose. You let them loose. Not let them be a moose.
With big horns. Although if you let someone loose and they wanted to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, moose, by the way, is an animal, right?
Yes, one in Canada, I believe, right?
That's right.
Okay, the winner of our 문화 상품권 is Han Eun-jung님. Congratulations. Why don't we check out some more messages from today's text message mission?
Okay. 정영숙님, 저는 아침에 눈을 뜨면 침대에서 누운 채 휴대폰 다이어리를 먼저 체크합니다. 회의 등 공식 일정이 있는지 먼저 확인하고 그에 맞춰 포멀 수트를 입을지 캐주얼을 입을지 선택한답니다. 오늘은 회의도 없고 눈도 오니 캐주얼이죠. 너무 좋아요. So the first thing that she does is check her planner app or scheduler
on the phone.
On her phone.
To make sure you don't miss any important meetings.
And also to decide what to wear for that day.
Well, because it is snowing, maybe like it's a ski outfit or a snowboard outfit would be suitable today.
Bring your skis too.
Yes, you could ski to work. Cho Yeon Min-nim says, I first look into my mirror to see if my skin gets bright during the midnight. Oh, during the night, whether your skin got brighter. Just by magic? Or are you applying some makeup or something, I assume? Some moisturizer maybe?
Yeah. Want to see the results? 안기영님, 눈 뜨면 침대 위에서 스트레칭 30분간 해요. 30분, 30 minutes,
really?
not 30 seconds.
Amazing.
I do some stretching in the bed for 30 seconds. That's enough for me.
I do none, 0 seconds. I should try it now. That feels better.
But it should be really good for you, 기영님. 온몸 스트레칭을 해야 아침이 상쾌해요.
I agree, definitely, right? 정경아님, I write a thank you journal. I write about a few grateful things that I already have. It really boosts me up in the morning. What a nice way to feel grateful for stuff, right?
Yeah. Awesome. I'm grateful for this idea. I might do this myself.
This message, we are grateful for it, right?
Right.
Okay, 김수경님, one last message here. 반디가 제 알람입니다. 자동 실행 기능을 켜놔서 소리 들리면 눈 뜹니다. Does it have that function to work as an alarm?
I didn't know.
That's amazing.
Maybe I'll have to start using that function.
You can wake up to EBS radio. Keep your messages coming in for today's text mission. What do you do in the morning after waking up? 나는 아침에 일어난 후 이것을 꼭 한다. Send us your text, pound 1045 for 50 or 101, or you can get in touch on the Bandy app or also Kakao Talk Plus. Should we listen to a song? It's 18's Can't Help Falling in Love.
You are listening to Morning Special on EBS FM, hosted temporarily by the 귀가 튀는 영어 team.
Steve is back on Monday,
That's
hopefully.
right.
Fingers crossed. Now let's get to our second story. It's about what you should perhaps let your kids do, whereas cutting hair is definitely something you shouldn't let them do, is a baby washing a car.
Really?
Yeah.
A toy car?
No, a real size car.
A real car.
I've tried this as well with my kids. Works a treat.
Okay.
I've got another quiz question as well. So when you're not aware of something, you are none the what? Number one, none the wizard. Or number two, none the wiser.
When you are not aware of something, you are none the, number one, wizard. Number two, wiser. If you know the answer, send us your texts at pound 10454 for 51 or 101, depending on the length of your text, or leave us a message on our Pandi board or through Kakao Talk Plus for a chance to win a 문화 상품권. Shall we go to the second story?
Okay. Babies may be known for the messes they create, but one dad has got his little one to wash his car without a fuss. In the cute video, the baby seems to be none the wiser that she is in fact doing a chore to help her parents out.
Wow. Now I'm really curious.
You've got to see this video. It's a
Okay.
whole series by a dad getting his kid to do things. Okay, we're going to play it on Boyne Radio now, I believe.
So she's working hard.
Yeah, because they love bubbles and things.
Mr. Spot just there.
But he's quite strict. He makes her do
Yeah.
all the bits of
I
the
am
car
here.
with a little brush and hose it down. She's like, what, 2 years
I am
old
this bit
maybe?
here.
2 or 3. Yeah, 3
Oh,
tubs.
lovely, just
It
left a
looks
bit
cool.
there.
I did this in the UK because in the UK you have your own car and your own drive in the
Yeah.
front of the house.
Yes.
My son Gio, he was 3 at the time. He did an amazing job.
How long did that take?
It took maybe an hour.
An hour?
It took a long time.
I was thinking more like 5 hours.
Yeah, well, depending on the size of your car and your child, I suppose. But it's hilarious, right? But the baby seemed to be none the wiser that she was doing a chore, not just playing, right?
That's right.
So to be none the wiser, that expression means you're not aware of something. 뭐그 이상 모르는, 여전히 모르는 그런
Yeah.
뜻이죠.
So when you ask me some questions about English, because I'm not a native speaker, I'm usually none the wiser
No.
compared to you, Peter.
I don't know about that actually. No, I think I am none the wiser. Or you could say someone you're trying to explain an idea again and again and again, but they just don't get it. So even after you explain, they are none the wiser.
That's right.
They're still not aware.
So basically, you are comparing how wise you are than, or wiser you are
Yeah.
than before or
Yeah.
than someone else.
Yeah, so you can use it as a comparison, or like in this case, you can just use it as not being aware of something at all.
That's right.
Like the baby. Shall we do the story one more time? Babies may be known for the messes they create, but one dad has got his little one to wash his car without a fuss. In the cute video, the baby seems to be none the wiser that she is in fact doing a chore to help her parents out.
I really want to see a video of that girl making her dad do things for her.
I'm sure dads have to do many chores, right? Cleaning her nappies.
Of course. Now, before we go on to the next part, can you tell us the answer to the quiz question?
Absolutely. When you are not aware of something, you are none the number 2 wiser.
None the wiser is the answer.
Yes, so Kim Sol-anim, you are the winner of today's 문화 상품권. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
We've also got a review quiz coming up if you missed those prizes. 잠시 후 리뷰 퀴즈 시간이 이어집니다. 여러분 많이 참여해 주시고 선물도 다 가세요.
Okay.
And we've also got some performance tickets. We've got so many things to give away on Morning Special, right? 대학로 스타시티 콘텐츠룸에서 공연 중인 영국 룸 넘버 13, 인천 남동체육관에서 열리는 김건모 25주년 콘서트의 티켓이 준비되어 있습니다. 모닝 스페셜 홈페이지 공연 신청방에 신청해 주세요.
That's right. And as usual, we have today's Morning Juk event winner.
Yes.